When I first joined the Navy, I really believed in what I was doing. And I still do believe in service. I absolutely loved the idea of being there for each other, struggling, pulling together, being a team. Our class leader would refer to women as split tail, hey you with the hair. He liked to call us bitches, and feminazi was attributed to me quite frequently. He would ask if our vaginas hurt. Are you a softball player, which is their euphemism for lesbian? I told my immediate chain of command above our class leader. I was ostracized. Nobody would talk to me. Members of the staff treated me like I had done something terrible. Our class leader went on to an operations class after our C school class ended, and he told everybody in that operations course, whoever was to set C with me was to make me pay. So the petty officer second class that was in charge of me, whenever we were in an airlock together, would reach down into my very private feminine regions and grope me. He would send people back to their racks, and he would attack me. He acted like I was supposed to be liking this too, which further confused me as to what exactly am I supposed to do with this? How exactly am I supposed to approach this? I have already reported sexual harassment once, and there's a myth out there that you have one get out of jail free card, and the next time you report it, it's you. You called it upon yourself. Every other day, he and I would be on a midwatch together, and that was at his request. And I knew what this was going to be because he'd been harassing me and there had been previous rapes. So I showed up with, underneath my coveralls, I would have a sports bra, a t-shirt, another sports bra, and I had picked up in Puerto Rico these Lycra pants to make it harder for him to get to me, because we're talking about a 2-hour midwatch. And I thought if I could just distract him long enough. There was a night that he was beginning to rape me, and he threw up all over me. He did not conclude that rape that night. But God, I didn't know which was sicker, which was more disgusting. Was what he was doing to me, or him throwing up on me while he did it? I mean, I couldn't imagine being more demoralized than that night. And at this point, I start to lose it emotionally. I had cut my sheets up and fashioned a noose, and I was getting ready to jump, and another service member woke up. It was the middle of the night, we were at sea. Another service member woke up and went to the bathroom. I saw the light from the bathroom door open. I just wasn't going to do it right then and right there. And at some point, I told our TM1. The investigation was far worse than the rape in so many ways. He lost rank that he had back by the end of the deployment. It's kind of like if you decide to slap somebody on the wrist and then you miss. It's really not a good punishment, but it's something more than nothing. To add insult to injury, my then boyfriend, that is now my husband, and we have 4 children together, had to go to sea with the man who raped his wife. I was broken, and I married him while I was still broken. It wasn't until I delivered our first daughter, Catherine. When Catherine came into this world, I promised her, I'm gonna make me better. You're gonna have a better life than I had. She gave my life back to me.